Seniors, eat this in the morning to stop muscle loss in your legs. Seniors, eat this in the morning to stop muscle loss in your legs. Did you know that consuming a single simple food item before 8 a.m. could potentially decelerate the aging process of your leg muscles by as much as a decade? This isn't a revolutionary new drug, nor does it involve expensive supplements. Instead, we're talking about a readily available and familiar food that many people overlook each morning, unaware of its profound impact. Before we delve into the specifics, we'd love to hear from you. Please share your location in the comments below and feel free to ask any questions you might have. And to ensure you don't miss out on the best health advice, remember to subscribe and activate the notification bell. Together, we can foster a healthier and stronger future. Emerging research indicates that incorporating this one particular food into your breakfast can significantly benefit adults over the age of 60. It has been shown to help preserve leg strength, enhance stability, prevent bothersome nighttime leg cramps, and even reduce the risk of muscle loss by an impressive 72%. It's a concerning reality that millions of seniors face a decline in mobility, often leading to the use of wheelchairs or walkers, or even permanent loss of independence, all due to this preventable condition. The most unfortunate truth is that many individuals are completely unaware of the existence of this beneficial food. Even more disheartening is that many inadvertently worsen their situation by making poor breakfast choices first thing in the morning. So consider this. Could your morning meal be inadvertently weakening your legs? Continue watching until the end of this video. We will not only reveal what you should be eating immediately after waking up, but also provide 5 simple breakfast ideas designed to help you maintain strength, balance, and independence well into your 60s and beyond. The final tip in particular might truly surprise you. The feeling of your legs weakening with each passing day is not an inevitable consequence of aging that you must simply accept. Reaching the age of 60 does not mean relinquishing your ability to walk with confidence, maintain balance, or live independently. The encouraging news is that this process can be reversed. And the best part, no medications, no specialized equipment, and no strenuous workouts are required. The solution begins with something small yet incredibly potent, your first meal of the day. While it might sound deceptively simple or even too familiar, the breakfast you choose can either fortify your legs or, conversely, contribute to their subtle decline. This is precisely what nutrition experts are increasingly concerned about today. A vast majority of adults over 60 are getting their breakfast entirely wrong. They might skip it altogether, opt for coffee instead, or consume nutrient-poor options like white bread. Even more concerning, they might postpone eating, stating, "I'll eat later," and content themselves with just water. The consequence of this prolonged fasting is that the body enters a catabolic state where it begins to break down its own muscle tissue for energy. Do you know which muscles are primarily affected first? Your leg muscles, the very ones crucial for walking, standing, maintaining balance, and preventing falls. A groundbreaking study conducted at Tufts University revealed that seniors who consistently consumed a nutritious breakfast with the correct ingredients were able to recover up to 35% of their leg strength in as little as 8 weeks. The most appealing aspect of these beneficial foods is their affordability and widespread availability. You've likely encountered them countless times, but perhaps you haven't combined them or consumed them at the optimal time. In the coming minutes, we will unveil 5 straightforward yet remarkably effective meals that have been scientifically proven to aid in preserving your leg muscles, restoring balance, alleviating cramps, and bolstering strength before it diminishes. Furthermore, at the conclusion of this video, we will introduce an unusual food that has already helped hundreds of older adults reclaim their mobility, requiring only a small serving in the morning. So if you believe that lost muscle cannot be rebuilt, I urge you to stay with us. Your perspective may shift dramatically after learning this information. The reality is, after the age of 60, your body naturally begins to experience muscle loss, with a particular impact on the leg muscles. This condition, medically known as sarcopenia, is a primary driver of mobility problems. It manifests as difficulty walking long distances, struggles to stand up from a seated position, a loss of balance, and ultimately the necessity of canes, walkers, or even round-the-clock care. What is particularly alarming about sarcopenia? Muscle loss is often painless and devoid of any obvious warning signs. It progresses insidiously. One day your legs might feel unusually heavy. The next you might stumble slightly when stepping off a curb. You might dismiss these occurrences with the thought, "I'm just getting older," and begin using your arms to assist yourself when standing. However, this is not the entire truth. Aging itself does not inherently cause weakness. It is the loss of muscle mass that leads to it. The National Institute on Aging issues a stern warning. Adults over the age of 60 can lose as much as 1/3 of their leg muscle mass within a mere decade if no proactive measures are taken. The repercussions extend far beyond mere strength or aesthetic concerns. As leg muscles shrink, balance deteriorates, walking speed diminishes, and the risk of falls escalates dramatically. This can trigger a cascade of negative effects, including reduced circulation, decreased mobility, increased abdominal fat, lower bone density, and even detrimental impacts on sleep patterns and cognitive function. The emotional burden of feeling trapped within a body that no longer cooperates can be profoundly devastating. So why is this particularly critical in the morning? Because after a period of 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body enters a fasting state. In the absence of food intake, it starts to utilize muscle tissue as a source of fuel, a process that is especially detrimental for seniors whose capacity for muscle regeneration is already diminished. If this catabolic phase is not interrupted with an appropriate breakfast, your leg muscles will weaken even before your day has truly begun. Given that the legs house the body's largest muscle groups, their decline can disrupt your metabolism, impair circulation, and initiate a chain reaction of problems. These can include cramping, tingling, numbness, unsteady gait, and coordination issues. This explains why many older adults, even those without underlying illnesses, gradually become weaker and more dependent over time. The encouraging news is that your body still possesses the remarkable ability to recover, provided you act promptly. By consuming the right foods at the right time, you can effectively rebuild muscle, enhance balance, alleviate cramps, and progressively regain your independence, one step at a time. Therefore, I encourage you to continue watching. Next, we will unveil the foods that scientists refer to as the natural allies of your leg muscles, along with breakfast options that hold the potential to dramatically improve your strength, posture, and confidence in your 60s and beyond. Allow us to introduce David, a 69-year-old retired construction engineer. Once capable of climbing scaffolding and traversing hills across the country with seemingly boundless energy, David recently found that even getting out of bed felt like a significant effort. His knees were stiff, his feet often felt heavy or numb, and his initial steps each morning were slow and unsteady, reminiscent of trying to move a creaking, rusty machine. One morning, a seemingly minor misstep on his porch while retrieving the newspaper resulted in a trip. While the fall itself wasn't serious, it profoundly shook him. He recognized that he was losing something more fundamental, his confidence. His wife also observed the change. His pace had slowed considerably. His walks had become precarious, and he now required both hands to push himself up from the couch. The joy he once derived from his morning strolls had vanished. Then came the unwelcome nightly leg cramps, a persistent discomfort that began to disrupt his sleep. David had no serious underlying medical conditions. He did not suffer from diabetes or arthritis. What he was experiencing is what many medical professionals discreetly refer to as the after 60 phase, a period during which muscle loss accelerates silently but powerfully, particularly in the legs, which are responsible for bearing your weight and stabilizing every movement. Following his fall, David embarked on a quest for answers. He consulted with a nutritionist, diligently read health-related articles, and watched numerous health videos. It was during this process that he discovered something he had never previously considered. The strength of one's legs is significantly influenced by the breakfast consumed each morning. He began to systematically alter his daily routine. Gone were the days of skipping breakfast or consuming black coffee on an empty stomach. Instead, he consciously began incorporating foods rich in the essential nutrients his muscles desperately needed to restore circulation, repair tissue, and regain balance. Within a mere 3 weeks, David began to notice a tangible difference. Rising from a seated position became easier. His steps felt lighter, and the debilitating cramps ceased altogether. Before long, he was once again enjoying leisurely walks around the park. By the 2-month mark, he was completing 2-kilometer walks each morning without interruption. Today, he frequently tells his wife, "I feel like I've got my legs back." Through this single, simple adjustment, without any reliance on medication or physical therapy, David successfully regained his strength, energy, and independence in his 60s. A feat that most individuals assume to be impossible. And you too can achieve this. You don't need luck. You simply need the right starting point. Now let's explore the 5 specific breakfast foods that played a crucial role in David's recovery and have assisted thousands of other seniors in building stronger, more stable legs. First on our list are whole eggs. There are few foods as straightforward or as effective for rebuilding leg muscles as a properly cooked egg. Eggs provide nearly all the essential amino acids your body requires for muscle repair and regeneration. However, the true powerhouse lies within the yolk. It is densely packed with vitamin D, vitamin B12, choline, and leucine, a critical compound that acts as a trigger for muscle protein synthesis. This process is absolutely vital for preventing the age-related loss of leg muscle mass after the age of 60. Research conducted at the University of Illinois revealed that seniors who consume 2 eggs daily for a period of 8 weeks experienced notable improvements in their leg strength and overall independence. Beyond muscle support, eggs also bolster your neuromuscular system, which translates to enhanced coordination, improved balance, and a more stable gait, thereby significantly reducing the risk of falls. The vitamin B12 present in the yolk plays a protective role for your nerve coatings, facilitating clearer communication between your brain and your muscles, resulting in smoother and steadier steps. Furthermore, eggs are an excellent source of highly absorbable iron, which is essential for boosting blood flow and ensuring adequate oxygen delivery to your leg muscles, a factor that is often compromised in older adults. For optimal results, it is recommended to consume the entire egg, including the yolk, within an hour of waking. Boiled eggs are particularly ideal as they retain their valuable nutrients without the addition of unhealthy fats. For those seeking variety, consider scrambled eggs prepared with spinach or tomatoes. Both of these additions are rich in antioxidants and magnesium, both of which contribute to protecting the muscles in your lower body. Each morning, a single egg is more than just a meal. It's your proactive defense against the silent erosion of muscle mass. Maintaining this consistency for a period of 30 days will likely lead to noticeable improvements such as fewer cramps, stronger legs, and greater ease in standing up unassisted. Consuming a simple breakfast of oatmeal topped with chia seeds can provide your legs with the consistent energy they require to sustain you throughout the morning. While eggs serve as a direct fuel source, oatmeal offers a continuous supply of nutrients that are crucial for optimal muscle function. When combined with chia seeds, this seemingly modest breakfast transforms into a powerful tool for seniors aiming to preserve leg strength, prevent muscle loss, and enhance circulation. Beta-glucan, a soluble fiber abundant in oats, plays a vital role in reducing inflammation, improving nutrient absorption in the muscles, and helping to stabilize blood sugar levels, a particularly important consideration for adults over 60 whose metabolic processes tend to slow down. Chia seeds, on the other hand, contribute beneficial omega-3 fatty acids along with calcium, potassium, and magnesium. These minerals are indispensable for maintaining proper muscle contractions, ensuring effective nerve signaling, and preventing leg cramps, especially the debilitating nighttime spasms that frequently disrupt sleep. Magnesium plays a key role in relaxing tense muscles, while potassium ensures that oxygen and vital nutrients reach even the smallest muscles in the legs by supporting electrolyte balance and improving circulation. Preparing this breakfast is remarkably simple. Cook approximately 3 tablespoons of rolled oats with water or unsweetened nut milk until they reach a soft consistency. Stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. For added natural sweetness and antioxidant benefits, you can optionally include slices of banana or a handful of blueberries. Consuming this warm meal within an hour of waking allows seniors to experience improved balance when standing or climbing stairs, a reduction in leg cramps, and enhanced endurance throughout the day. The frequency of nighttime cramps often diminishes, signaling that the muscles are finally receiving the necessary nutrients for recovery. Therefore, oatmeal transcends its status as merely a healthy breakfast. It provides a foundational element for adults over 60 to sustain their strength, independence, and an active lifestyle. Bananas are another outstanding dietary choice, often referred to as nature's electrolyte powerhouse, and for good reason. Their exceptionally high potassium content makes them an ideal food for preventing leg cramps, supporting healthy circulation, promoting effective muscle contractions, and maintaining leg strength in seniors. Consuming a banana shortly after waking is highly recommended, as this is typically when the body's mineral levels are at their lowest. A medium-sized banana can provide approximately 400 milliliters of potassium, which is about 10% of the daily recommended intake. Potassium is fundamental for maintaining the electrical balance within the membranes of muscle cells, which is essential for smooth muscle function. Without adequate potassium, muscles may experience misfires or spasms, leading to the common issue of nighttime cramps or leg twitching during periods of relaxation. A frequent complaint among older adults, particularly those who are taking diuretics or have reduced mineral absorption capabilities. Research from Harvard University has indicated that seniors who regularly incorporate bananas into their diet were 33% less likely to suffer from leg cramps compared to those who did not consume sufficient potassium-rich foods. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, which is crucial for supporting nerve communication between the brain and the muscles, thereby enhancing coordination and balance during walking. However, it is important to note that not everyone can consume bananas without reservation. Individuals managing type 2 diabetes, concerns about blood sugar levels, or kidney disease should exercise caution, as excessive potassium intake can potentially affect glucose levels or heart rhythm. In such cases, opting for a smaller or slightly underripe banana is preferable, as these contain less sugar and a higher proportion of resistant starch, which promotes slower digestion and more stable blood glucose levels. The optimal time to consume a banana is after breakfast rather than on an empty stomach. It can be effectively paired with oatmeal, chia seeds, or Greek yogurt to enhance nutrient absorption and maintain balanced energy levels throughout the morning. For the majority of healthy seniors, a single small banana consumed in the morning is sufficient to safeguard leg muscles, improve stability, and slow the progression of age-related muscle loss. Bananas are not only affordable and easy to digest, but also, when consumed strategically, act as a natural shield for the legs, supporting strength, balance, and overall confidence. Greek yogurt emerges as another highly effective breakfast choice for counteracting the gradual muscle breakdown that naturally occurs overnight. In comparison to regular yogurt, it boasts nearly double the protein content and possesses a thick, creamy texture achieved through a triple straining process that removes most of the liquid whey. For adults over the age of 60, the slow-digesting casein protein found in Greek yogurt provides a sustained release of amino acids, which is critical for maintaining and even promoting leg muscle growth. During sleep, the body enters a catabolic state, breaking down muscle tissue for energy. Age-related hormonal and metabolic changes further exacerbate the slowness of muscle recovery. Without an adequate protein intake first thing in the morning, muscles, particularly those in the legs, which are already susceptible to weakness due to reduced activity and compromised circulation, may continue to deteriorate. A standard 170-gram serving of Greek yogurt contains approximately 17 grams of high-quality protein, including a significant amount of leucine, the amino acid most potent in initiating muscle protein synthesis. Furthermore, it delivers essential calcium and vitamin D, which are vital for bone health and neuromuscular coordination, leading to improved balance and more efficient walking. The probiotics present in yogurt, widely recognized for their benefits to gut health, also contribute to enhanced nutrient absorption and reduced inflammation, further aiding circulation in the legs. A study conducted at MRI University in the Netherlands found that older adults who consumed 20 grams of protein each morning in conjunction with light exercise exhibited remarkable improvements in leg strength within 6 weeks, along with a notable decrease in nighttime cramps and better balance. For individuals who are lactose intolerant or experience digestive sensitivities, lactose-free Greek yogurt or alternatives made from goat or sheep milk are recommended. It is crucial to avoid yogurts with added sugars, as these can promote inflammation, hinder muscle recovery, and cause undesirable spikes in blood sugar levels. Greek yogurt is best consumed within an hour of waking or shortly after engaging in light morning physical activity. Enhancing its flavor and nutritional profile can be achieved by adding unsweetened berries, cinnamon, or chia seeds. With its substantial protein content, ease of digestion, and remarkable versatility, Greek yogurt stands as a reliable ally in the endeavor to strengthen leg muscles and commence the day feeling stable, energized, and prepared for daily activities. Incorporating salmon or other fatty fish such as mackerel and sardines into your breakfast at least twice a week is another highly effective strategy for supporting leg muscle recovery after the age of 60. These types of fish are exceptionally rich in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, which have been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, reduce muscle inflammation, and enhance both protein uptake and muscle tissue synthesis. Collectively, these benefits help older adults to maintain leg strength and slow the natural progression of muscle loss. Research published in the esteemed American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that adults over the age of 65 who consumed 2 servings of fatty fish weekly retained 27% more leg muscle mass compared to those who primarily consumed red meat or no fish at all. Furthermore, they experienced improvements in their walking ability, better balance, and a remarkable 36% reduction in the risk of falls attributed to leg weakness. The omega-3 fatty acids work to counteract chronic inflammation, a silent underlying factor that gradually diminishes lower body strength. Salmon is also an excellent source of highly digestible protein, offering approximately 20 grams per 100 grams of cooked fish, along with vitamins B12 and D, which are crucial for supporting neuromuscular communication and enhancing coordination. A simple and effective preparation method involves pan-searing fresh salmon in extra virgin olive oil for about 3 to 4 minutes per side, served alongside roasted sweet potatoes, steamed vegetables, or avocado slices for a nutrient-dense, high-protein breakfast. Smoked salmon or high-quality fish oil supplements can serve as convenient alternatives if fresh fish is not readily available. Although whole food